I was. Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, I was so frustrated. It was. Yeah, yeah. I felt so sick to my stomach during that game because of how bad it turned out. I felt so bad.
I wonder if it was you. I heard something about well, they knew you were coming, didn't they? Or
Yeah, well, that. Yeah,
Stratford
it was.
took a needed.
Yeah, it was frustrating to say the least on our part too. So, yeah, very unfortunate.
Do you guys follow the sports teams? So what happened with Stratford? Said they canceled the last two games.
Last two games, yeah, because they had a positive case in the school, and then, but because they were cleared this last week, they can still participate in the playoffs next week. So
What's there going to be for playoffs?
we have no. The WIAA is meeting tonight after all the games are over, and going to try and figure something out. So
Because I thought it's only
it'd only be 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So what?
It'd just be like two non-conference. I mean, maybe conference games, but just kind of you play two games and then it's basketball season or winter season. So you're not really crowned a champion of anything, except Amherst won the conference. So
They could have maybe like multiple bowl games like college.
yeah.
'Cause I thought I heard early in this season that they were talking about at the end of the regular season having 4 teams.
Yeah. So
And they just played, and then they play for a championship.
so there's 7 divisions, and every team, no matter your record, no matter who you play this year, is in the playoffs. I mean, even if you didn't win a game this year, you're in the playoffs no matter what. And so they're going to have 8 teams in a region. The top 4 teams are going to be the competitive good teams. So 1 through 4 will play each other, and then 5 through 8 will play each other. And then if you win your first game, you can play on the 20th. If you lose, you can play or just quit or just stop, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So if
So no state champion,
no,
or even a second place.
I mean you can you can crown yourself a state champion, but there's not going to be so no matter what, there would only be 2 playoff games. So
Yeah, because I'd like us to kind of see how we match up against Lake
no, that would be
That's
good.
not even gonna happen.
No, good. Yeah, yeah, they're going to go off of regions, so yeah. Unfortunately,
Well, thanks for the info. I didn't know that.
yeah, that's what I read. So, all right. Look at the screen they got out there for us.
Oh yeah. Well, that's our leaf.
Yeah. That's
I was
all.
thinking, I was like, it'd be cool if one of my parents they could have at least the audio or something.
Yeah.
But I was told it's something that I thought, oh, they're not gonna do that. They have the actual screen in the pickup truck. Because I'm like, I guess it would just be for replays.
Yeah.
Like, what just happened?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Hi. Yeah. Oh. Josie, what are you crying for? That's not good.
As a reminder, please follow the safety protocols of physically distancing and wearing a face covering.
Love you, kiddo. Be good for your mother.
Whenever you are moving around this facility and not socially distant, 6 feet or more from other spectators. Your face covering needs to cover your mouth and nose. Thank you for following this policy so we can continue to offer our Amherst Falcons compete throughout the school
Be
year.
good for your mom, Josie. Good luck, Lynn. Love you. Yeah. That'll have to do.
Test.
It's like our stream didn't go out, did it? They're browsing on something. That's awesome. That's a huge screen. If I could get a picture of it. Probably not. This one is awesome. It's clearer than what I've got.
Guess it's the. Well, I think you have two cameras too. I don't know.
No, I only have one.
Oh.
This is a 6. This is the. I'm 6 phones behind. So.
I'm under my parents' plan. So.
Oh.
I just tell them what to give me. Maybe you can go on your parents' plan.
Yeah. No. I wish. I wish. I mean, it does the job. It's just. Football's popped. Spencer Columbus will receive.
We'll put a message on the screen. It's like, we see you in the parking lot.
That'd be pretty good. Have to shout them out during the game. Or just zoom in on them.
That'll actually get a better picture of it.
We see you. Oh. Oh, he's looking.
Testing good. Oh, that's really loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, good, good. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Welcome to Heartland Farms Field here on the beautiful campus of Amherst High School as we get you ready for regular season finale of the Central Wisconsin Large Conference. The number 2 ranked Amherst Falcons coming at a perfect 6-0 record, 5-0 in the Central Wisconsin Large Conference, head coached in his 10th season by Mark Lusick. Going up against the Spencer Columbus Rockets, 4-2 overall. They are a 4-2 mark in the CWC Large, head coach by Jason Gorse. Good evening, everyone. Beautiful evening here for football. Steve Mavis alongside Trevor Zaleski here on the top of the bleachers in Amherst as the regular season finale seems like a week 2 matchup. Beautiful weather. Couldn't have asked for much better. We had picturesque weather last night in Greenwood as well, where the Indians took down Alma Center. But again, from what we remember anyway, it's supposed to be, a level 3 schedule here tonight, but regular season finale, and the Falcons and Rockets ready to do battle. These teams have met 3 times previously, all going to the Falcons. 2015 state championship, 42-0 for Amherst. 2016 and 2017, both level 2 games right here for Amherst and Spencer Columbus, but those 2 games were on the old field, 2-year-old field here at Heartland Farms Field in Amherst. So it should be a good matchup. The Falcons coming in winners last week, 40-0 over Marathon. Talked to Coach Lusick a little bit before the game. He got a call from, I don't even remember who they're supposed to play, but got a call last week from their opponent, said that they couldn't play. They called up Marathon. They got a call at 3:30 last Friday afternoon. Started calling around and got a game up in Marathon. Took down the Red Raiders 40-0 in that game. Tristan Shelvin went 10 of 16, 279 yards through the air, 5 touchdowns on his way to a 5-touchdown night for Tristan, and then Jake Hoffman with a running touchdown of his own. Spencer Columbus coming off of a little bit closer win, 32-21 win hosting Waiawega Fremont. The Indians were up 14-0 in the first quarter. Spencer Columbus came back, tied it up at 14 before halftime. Gage Stroutman went 4 of 6, 65 yards, but then Eden Jacobson doing Eden Jacobson things, rushing 25 times, 208 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then Max McGivern 3 rushes for 12 yards and a pair of touchdowns for Spencer Columbus on their way to a win. It hasn't been easy for the Rockets this year, getting their 4 wins. Week 1 over Nakusa, 27-8. Week 2, a huge comeback fashion win over Manawa in double overtime, 51-49. Got shut out by Stratford in Week 3, 28-0. Lost to Shiocton on a last-second fumble, scoop and score, about 80 yards or so, and a 26-22 loss to Shiocton. Beat Wittenberg 2 weeks ago, 28-12, and knocked off Waiawega Fremont last week, 32-12. Before I forget, Forward Bank pregame show. Welcome to the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank is moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. So, again, these 2 teams meeting before the abbreviated playoffs next week. The WIAA is getting together tonight after all the games are finalized, trying to place 221 teams into 7 divisions. Again, no matter what your record, no matter who you play or who you have played, it is a free-for-all. Everybody gets into the playoffs unless you have opted out of the postseason, and a handful of schools have done that here this year. Mentioning Greenwood last night, the 8-player football teams, there are only 16 teams left in the 8-player football or in the football divisions, with Gilman announcing today, along with Bruce, 2 Central Wisconsin East Conference teams, announcing that they are not going to participate in the postseason. So it's a free-for-all. If Greenwood plays as well as they have the last 5 weeks, they have a very good chance of going very far in the postseason. But again, only 2 weeks in postseason football here this year. So 4 other games going on tonight along the Zaleski Sports Network. Assumption is at Iola Scandinavia. Hortonville is at Marshfield. Neelsville is at Fall Creek. And then we have a playoff game going on in Delta County, Indiana for the playoffs in Indiana. So a handful of games this week. Stay tuned to Zaleski Sports for your for playoff schedules next week. No matter when they play, who they play. Once the WIAA figures it out, we will figure it out, and then we'll post them up on Facebook at Zaleski Sports and ZaleskiSports.com. We're going to take a quick break, come back with our starting lineups. Opening kickoff. You're watching Spencer Columbus and Amherst football exclusively right here at Zaleski Sports.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Thank you. As a symbol of unity, the SC football team has chosen to be introduced not as individuals, but rather as a team. Here are the 2020 SC Rockets. And now for the starting offensive unit for your Amherst Falcons. At wide receiver, a 5'9", 180-pound junior number 2, Jake Kaufman. At wide receiver, a 5'8", 155-pound junior number 3, Landon Moe. At wide receiver, a 5'11", 150-pound senior number 9, Braden Nord. And wide receiver, a 6'4", 185-pound senior, number 11, Carmelo Ailman. And wide receiver, a 6'2", 200-pound junior, number 15, Ian Hall. At quarterback, a 6', 175-pound senior, number 21, Tristan Shelvin. On the offensive line, a 6', 200-pound senior, number 52, Eugene Gregorich. On the offensive line, a 5'9", 240-pound senior, number 59, Houston Shashelsky. On the offensive line, a 6'3", 235-pound junior, number 60, Sawyer Stuchinski. On the offensive line, a 5'10", 240-pound junior, number 68, Jared Luck. And on the offensive line, a 6'5", 210-pound senior, number 78, Caden Olson. Falcons are coached by Mark Lucic.
Welcome back to Amherst as the fine PA announcing of John Van Nuys as usual here in Amherst as the Falcons 6-0 coming in, take on the Spencer Columbus Rockets coming in at 4-2. The Rockets will start with the ball working from left to right as you watch on your screen here tonight against Steve Mapes alongside Trevor Zaleski. Beautiful night for football, just passing 7 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. And the Falcons with Jake Hoffman will kick it away for Amherst, wearing their home blue uniforms, white pants, white numerals, blue helmets. Spencer Columbus with their white uniforms, white pants, white socks, red numerals, red helmets. And we are just about to get underway. Last night's kickoff in Greenwood, 53 degrees. How about this? The 6th of November, 59 beautiful degrees, slight wind out of the south. Could not ask for a much better night here for football. In Jacobson back to return for Spencer Columbus. Left-footed kick by Hoffman goes out of bounds, and Spencer Columbus will start right there. Good starting field position for Gage Stratman and the Rockets maybe. We'll see if they want to re-kick it or not. And they will bring out their offense, and the offensive prowess for Coach Gorst, 27 points a game, averages 319 yards of total offense. Quarterback Gage Stratman, running backs Eden Jacobson and Max McGivern for Spencer Columbus. Again, these two teams have met 3 times previously, 4th one here tonight, as the Rockets have yet to stop Amherst. Only have given up 42 points or more in each of their first 3 meetings. Stratman will hand it off to Jacobson up the middle. He's going to be ripped down near the 36-yard line. Give him a yard. And
Ball carried by number 17,
Max McGivern, on the carry. Amherst gives up 10 points a game, 152 total yards of offense, only 365, now 366 yards on the ground against this Amherst defense. Stratman with running back standing behind him, looks over the defense and going to hand it up the middle this time. No, on the outside, Jacobson runs over a defender near the 40-yard line. Good run by Eden Jacobson, and it's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Spencer Columbus here on their opening drive with 11:05 to go in the opening quarter. Against Amherst a couple weeks ago against Stratford, a 28-13 win for the Falcons over Stratford. Again, Stratford hasn't played in 2 weeks, but they will participate in the playoffs starting next week. 3rd and 5, bleachers rattle here in Amherst. Under 11 minutes to go, first quarter. He's going to hand it to the outside. Jacobson runs over a defender near the 44-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and maybe a yard. Good opening drive here for Spencer Columbus, and a good hard run for Jacobson. They get up to the ball right away. Wide receiver here standing to the near side 4th down in a yard. 10-15 to go. In motion. And trying to get Amherst to jump off sides. Now back in motion again. Goes Dominic Post and looks to the sidelines to try and get the play call. 10 minutes to go, first quarter. Still looking. Official in the back going to hand it up the middle to McGivern. It's going to be close. He's not going to make it. Max McGivern unable to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and a 4th down gamble for Coach Gorst. And it's a first down coming for Amherst on their own, or on Spencer Columbus's 44.5 yard line. So good starting field position for the Falcons here on their opening drive. Again, thank everyone for tuning in. Give a shout out to the fine folks out in the parking lot from Spencer, watching in their pickup truck, or on their big screen out there. Appreciate you watching, tuning in, and making the trip out here to Amherst. Not allowing visiting fans, so next best thing, sit in the parking lot, have your big screen out, and enjoy a good football game here tonight. Tristan Shelvin now for the Falcons. Going to hand it up the middle, and Jake Hoffman near the 40-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play for Jake, and it's going to be 2nd down and about 6 with 9:45 to go in the opening quarter. And Tristan Shelvin, Jake Hoffman, Landon Moe, Braden Nord, Ian Hall, Carmelo Ailman, skill players for Amherst here tonight. Stack wide receivers to the near side, Moe and Ailman. Now backs off a little. And Coach Lusick will take his first time out here with 9:23 to go in the opening quarter. We'll take a break, come back to Amherst. It's going to be 2nd and 7 when we come back.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y Calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México. Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
And welcome back to Amherst again. Big shout out to the fine folks out in the parking lot tuning us in here at Zaleski Sports exclusive streaming for Spencer Columbus and Amherst football here tonight, as the Falcons will have it 2nd down and about 7. And big roar from the parking lot. Appreciate you guys tuning in out there. 2nd and 7 for Amherst. Tristan Shelvin with the running back standing behind him, Jake Hoffman. Shelvin's going to hand it off to Hoffman. Bounce it to the outside. Break a tackle. Get upended. And it's going to be a first down for the Falcons at the 34-yard line of Spencer Columbus. Dominic Post, with the tackle. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Again, the Falcons get up to the line, and then they look over to the sideline where the play cards are held up. Landon Moe, the wide receiver. Carmelo Ailman to the near side. Ian Hall lined up as a tight end. And going to hand it up to Hoffman again near the 30-yard line. Another run there for Jake, his 3rd straight so far. 2nd down and about 6 for Amherst at the 30-yard line. Again, try and give you some score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network as well. Thanks for everyone tuning in here tonight. Shelvin's going to hand it off again, and the big tackle out there at the 30-yard line. Nicely done.
By number 2, Jake Hoffman. Timler with a stop. 3rd down.
Cole Timler with the tackle. Nice job by Cole. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 now. Ball at the 29-yard line, just underway here in Amherst. Third down and 5, back to pass. Shelvin pump fakes, has Ailman in the end zone. Touchdown! Carmelo Ailman, 29 yards. From Tristan Shelvin to Carmelo Ailman, and the Falcons strike first. And it's 6-0 Falcons, just like that. Got by the defender. Got by the defender, and Shelvin put it in a perfect place for Ailman, and it's 6-0 Falcons. 7:48 to go in the opening quarter. Touchdown pass for Shelvin, number... Get you this here in a second. Shelvin, touchdown pass number 18 on the year in just 7 or 6+ games now. Now Bentley into attempt the PAT, and it is up, and it is perfect for the Falcons. 7:48 to go, first quarter. 7-0 Falcons. Back right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
So a gamble for Spencer Columbus on their opening drive, going forward on 4th and 1 in their own territory, and then Amherst is able to stop them. A couple of runs by Jake Hoffman, and then a 3rd and 5 pass to Carmelo Ailman on the 29-yard line, and the Falcons strike first, 7-0 here in the opening quarter. Hoffman back to kick it away again for Amherst. Again, we'll try our best to explain what the playoff scenario might be coming up later on tonight from the WIAA. Hoffman, a line drive kick. It's going to be rolled to the end zone and a touchback as Eden Jacobson let it roll right past him. But again, we'll try and explain to my best knowledge of what the WIAA is going to try to do in the next couple weeks for postseason. Of course, no state championships and all of that good stuff. So it's either 221 or 211 teams throughout 7 divisions that will be broken up into pods, regionals, and again, we'll try and explain that a little bit more throughout the game here tonight. Stratman with Jacobson standing behind him. No, now Jacobson in motion on the counter. Going to head off a break, hold up the middle, and a nice tackle from behind, but a good run for the Rockets. It's going to be 2nd down and manageable now. Dominic Post with the carry. Triple counter there. Had the guy coming from the Jets, and then behind, and then on the 3rd counter, they gave it up to Post, and it's going to be 2nd and 4 with 7:15 to go in the opening quarter. Now they move their wide receivers and backs, 3 to the near side, bunched up. Going to hand it off to Jacobson, and he's going to be stopped right there at the 26, 27-yard line. No gain on the play. Well, they'll give him a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 27. 3rd down and 3 from the 27-yard line. 6:45 to go in the opening quarter. Moving right along. Again, 3 other games going on around the Selesky Sports Network tonight. Assumption is at Iola Scandinavia. Hortonville is at Marshfield. Neelsville is at Fall Creek in one game that started about an hour ago in Indiana. Indiana football playoffs down there in Indiana. Going to hand it over to Jacobson again on the jet sweep, and nowhere to go. And it's going to be 4th down and 3. Caden Olson with the tackle. 4th down coming up for Coach Gorst and the Rockets, and they're going to punt it away. Halfway through the opening quarter, 7-0 Falcons on a 29-yard touchdown pass from Tristan Shelvin to Carmelo Ailman. 2 back for the Falcons, standing at their own 39-yard line. And high snap, long, had plenty of time as Ian Hall is going to call for the fair catch at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Falcons will start 1st and 10 with 5:38 to go in the opening quarter. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop for all things hunting. You can get everything you need for hunting, from gear, supplies, clothing, game processing, even your hunting license. Find the top brands at great prices. Fleet Farm has something for everyone. You won't believe what you'll find at Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm came through big for Trevor and I, 3 weeks ago? About a month ago now. Soccer game needed an extra power cord. Went right down the road and upended Jake Hoffman. And it's going to be second down coming up, but we were in Stevens Point at soccer over at Scafidi Field at the Stevens Point soccer complex, and luckily Fleet Farm just right down the road asked one of the fine folks in the Blaze Orange outfit uniforms and helped us out immensely. 4 receivers set, 2 near, 2 far. Hoffman stands behind Shelvin. Back to pass, quick pass. Going to be caught by Ian Hall past the 45. Stiff arm's going to be ripped out of bounds there. First down for the Falcons. Just a quick out by Ian Hall, and it's going to be first down for Amherst with 4:56 to go in the opening quarter here in Amherst. Central Wisconsin large conference football here tonight. Amherst and Spencer Columbus. 4th meeting between these two schools. The previous 3 in the postseason. First time Spencer Columbus has been here to Amherst since the new complex. 3 receivers to the near side. Shelvin going to hand it up to Hoffman. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle. Now going to stop right at the midfield marker. Gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Tackle made by number 74, Sawyer Kilty.
And we'll have maybe in between quarters we won't take a break, and I'll try my best to explain the playoff scenario coming up for you. We don't know which teams are going to be where in a region. We don't know which teams might opt out before the end of the night tonight. If you don't opt out, you're in the postseason. They're going to put you somewhere. Shelvin, quick pass, going to be caught and driven down there. Going to be close to a first down. And Brandon Nord with the reception. Braden Nord, pardon me. And it's going to be close right at the 44-yard line. And an official timeout. And they're just going to go over to the sideline and put it down there, see if the white hat gives it to him. Long look. And now they're going to come out and measure it so they don't have to walk all the way across the field to measure it up, take a couple steps off of the sideline. Just under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter here in Amherst. And it just gives it to them. First down, Falcons. Again, 2 rounds of playoffs on the 13th and the 20th are the scenarios right now. Basketball for boys starts on the 23rd. Girls starts on the 16th. And just two and a half-ish weeks before boys basketball starts. A whole slate of games coming up for you as Zaleski Sports during the winter season. And Shelvin's going to keep it himself up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Stays on his feet past the 30-yard line up to the 29. Read that one perfectly, did Tristan. Had it in the gut of Jake Hoffman for most of the way. And was able to tuck and run. 3:30 to go in the opening quarter. First down right at the 29-yard line where they had it on their last possession. And Shelvin gave it to threw it to Carmelo Ailman for a touchdown. Quick moving first quarter, 3:15 and moving here. Shelvin's going to hand it up to Hoffman. He's going to be driven back. Nice tackle there by Timler again. No gain on the play. Maybe it gives him a yard. Going to be second down and 9 from the 28-yard line. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. The Zaleski Sports network of pages. Good crowd watching online. Really appreciate it. Give you scores during our first quarter break from around the Zaleski Sports Network. Going to hand it off. No, Shelvin's going to keep it himself. Jacobson and a whole host of Rockets going to stand him up, and no gain for Tristan on the play. Nice job by the Rockets defense that time. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Amherst with 2:15 to go.
Eden Jacobson with the tackle. 3rd down.
3rd down coming up for Amherst. Gets up to the line quickly as they usually do. In motion is Nord. Going to pass it out to Ailman to try to get past the defender inside the 20-yard line, and a 1st down. Split the defense, and the Falcons are inside the Drexler Transport red zone for the first time.
Schemler with the tackle. 1st and 10 Falcons.
Drexler Transport offers a primary health care. Visit DrexlerTransport.com to apply today. 4 receivers set for Shelvin. Back to pass. 1-step drop. That was going to be batted out of the air by Jacobson. Eden doing everything so far here tonight with 99 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Drexler offers a health primary care at zero cost to the driver. Visit DrexlerTransport.com to apply today. Getting eerily, there's quite a few people here in Amherst tonight. Get a shout out again to the Spencer Columbus fans out in the parking lot and scattered all around the field here tonight. On the outside of the fence, quick pass, going to be out to the outside, and Nord slowed down his route, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10. But again, a good crowd on hand here in Amherst. Get kind of eerily quiet at times, especially right now. Amherst being on offense, no Spencer Columbus crowd on the other side. Again, they're scattered all around, but not a whole lot of noise going on unless a big play happens on either side. Shelvin back to pass, forced, and a screen. Going to hand it off to Hoffman, and going to fall inside the 15, but a good stop here so far for Spencer Columbus inside the red zone. It's going to be 4th down and 7. 4th down and long now for the Falcons with 1:15 to go in the opening quarter. Can appreciate everyone tuning in. Appreciate all of our sponsors that help us put these games on. Scrolling along the bottom left of your screen. And Amherst will take their second timeout here with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. We'll be back to Amherst right after this.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Just like an efficient Amherst touchdown drive, the doctors at Roberts Physical Therapy help coach you on the best strategies to overcome your pain. They listen and specialize in helping all of your moving parts to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life. No referral is required. Just contact Roberts Physical Therapy today. Check us out at robertstherapy.com or at facebook.com/robertstherapy. And appreciate them helping us out here tonight. Amherst football sponsor. 1:03 to go in the first quarter. 4th and 8 coming up for the Falcons, using their second timeout of the first half already. Shelvin going to back to pass across the middle, and it's going to be knocked out of the air and incomplete. Nicely done by the Rockets. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Spencer Columbus at the 14-yard line. Nicely done in the end zone defensively for the Rockets. Good view of it by those folks standing in the beyond the second fence here in Amherst. Saw the Rockets get a big hold in the red zone. 59.5 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Rockets have not gotten a needing a big momentum boost, and maybe that helped right there. Strautman's going to hand it off to the far side. Gets a block, has a second block. Nice run on their opening play of their third possession. Dominic Post with a nice carry. Gains 7 on the play. Second down to the 21-yard line. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Again, we're supposed to cover another team that we've covered all year, the Pacelli Cardinals, knocking off Assumption last week. We're supposed to play Allman Bancroft tonight, unsuccessful or unable to. And on the third counter, and he's going to go nowhere. Loses maybe 3 or 4, and that should take us to the end of the first quarter here in Amherst. 1 quarter in the books, and the Falcons lead 7-0. We'll be back after this quick break and come back and try and figure out what the WIAA will do with the postseason. Back to Amherst after this.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Welcome back to Amherst as the Rockets will have it now 3rd and 5 from their own 18-yard line after a nice stop on 4th and 9. Again, a good stop in the red zone for Spencer Columbus. Their offense just got to boost it up a little bit here against a very stingent Amherst defense who only gives up 10 points a game and about 61 yards on the ground. Jacobson moves from the slot to just right of Strautman, and the Falcons jump off sides. And the Rockets will get their first down here of the game. Nice job by the Rockets offense to stay put. And it's going to be a first down for Amherst. So again, there's going to be teams broken up into, or 8 teams per regional or bracket. It's going to be a 1 through 4. The top 4 teams are going to be more competitive, not like they usually do, where a team like Amherst or Spencer Columbus have to go and face a team that's only won 2 or 3 games. That is going to be all changed. Jacobson tries to get the edge, and setting the edge are the Falcons. Cuts back, does Eden. A nice run for Jacobson past the 25 to about the 27-yard line. It's going to be second down now, and a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, nice run for Eden Jacobson. But again, it's pretty tough to try and explain what I've read, what I've heard, what I've seen for the playoff scenario. But again, no matter what your record, you're going to be in the postseason this year. And a nice tackle there. Broken tackle. Going to stay up, get pushed back up to the 31-yard line. They'll give him 2 yards of forward progress. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Rockets. But if you're winless, you're in the postseason. Unless you have opted out. If you haven't opted out, if you haven't told the WIAA you don't want to participate in the postseason, they're gonna schedule you. They're gonna place you. And again, talking to Coach Lusick before the game, it's been a scenario like it has been all year. If you know who you're playing, great. Back to pass. Strautman going to roll out to his right, break a tackle, still rolling, and going to try and fall forward, and a first down for Gage Strautman. Nice job by Gage. breaking a couple tackles, had nowhere to throw it, but a first down coming up for Spencer Columbus.
Tripped up on the play by number 68, Jared Luck.
Nice run for Gage Strautman. Again, Gage last week, a couple of carries, 4 attempts, 33 yards. He only threw it 6 times for 65 yards in that tough game against Waiwega Fremont last week, 32-21 win for the Rockets. 10-10 to go in the first half. Going to hand it on the counter again. Jacobson's going to be stood up and pushed back, and his offensive line helps him a little bit, gives him a yard on the carry. Again, with the Central Wisconsin Conference, the Central Wisconsin Large Conference anyway, not quite really sure on where everybody's going to be placed. But again, they're going to make it. They tried to do it this year with the conference realignment, where these teams would play more competitive games, but more competitive games against a further opponent, which they have. Going to hand it up the middle, big burst, and another nice run. Stays up on his feet. Going to be third down and now manageable for the Rockets. McGivern with a nice carry. Hoffman with the tackle, and Landon Moe in there for Amherst. Third down and about 3 for the Rockets coming up. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Again, they're going to try it for Amherst, or excuse me, not Amherst. They're going to try it for these playoff brackets to make it where you play teams in your division, but you do not have to travel very far. And again, that's what they tried with the conference realignment. So these two teams, again, might meet up next week. You never know. Going to hit it up the middle. Jacobson inside Amherst territory, and another first down for the Rockets. Good burst of speed for Eden. And they're at the 48-yard line. 48-yard line of Amherst. Again, they started at their own, goodness, what, 15-yard line or so. Stopped Amherst on a 4th and 9 inside the red zone. And now they're rolling it. 8:15 to go. Amherst hasn't touched the ball here in the second quarter. They started on the 3rd and 5, got Amherst to jump off sides. Back to pass, has Jacobson up the middle, wide open, and it's going to be caught and into the end zone. Touchdown, Eden Jacobson, 47 yards. And a beauty of a route and a beauty of a play call for Jacobson. And it's 7-6 now. Had 3 receivers open, and he went to the senior, Jacobson. And with 8:02 to go in the opening quarter, or in the opening half, Spencer Columbus has an opportunity to go up on top. And Amherst has only given up 13 points all year in the second quarter. Strautman in the pistol. McGivern stands behind him. Going to hand it off on the counter and going to be stopped. What a big hit at the goal line. Landon Moe, what a stop. And with 8:02 to go in the opening half, it is Amherst 7 and Spencer Columbus 6 back after this.
Customers' lives are busy, so when it comes to finding time to bring your mower or snowblower in for a seasonal tune-up, just don't. PowerPack has you covered with our mobile service trailer. Here's how it works. We'll bring the shop to you and perform a tune-up right in your driveway. Just leave your equipment out and we'll do the rest. You don't even have to be home. And the best part, it doesn't cost you any more. PowerPack mobile service costs the same as a tune-up in our shop. Still looking for a downside? We are too. Visit powerpackequipment.com/mobile service for more information.
A long, productive drive for Spencer Columbus on that one, that touchdown scoring drive. And it was a shot for Spencer Columbus on a 1st and 10 from Amherst's 48-yard line. And it was a wide open Eden Jacobson, and Tristan Shelvin just needed to put it into his lap.
back deep to receive the kick for Amherst, number 2, Jake Hoffman. And number 21, Tristan Sheldon.
Must follow each other around. Channel 7 and Channel 9 roll into the facilities right after a huge play from Eden Jacobson. But now Amherst back to receive it. Now working from left to right as we look at Heartland Farms Field. A squibber, and it's going to be taken at the 33-yard line on the far side. Landon Moe breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, and Amherst will start first and 10 at the 41-yard line. They give them the 42. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the opening half, pardon me. 7-6 Amherst. Again, they were moving right along were the Falcons, but then a beautiful pass or beautiful drive starting on Spencer Columbus's inside or deep inside their own territory. Got Amherst to jump off sides at the start of the second quarter. And then it was all a beautiful couple runs for Eden Jacobson and a nice run for Gage Straubman as well to prolong that drive. Going to hand it up the middle, stopped right there. Another nice tackle for the Rockets.
Tackle made by number 26,
Eden Jacobson and a whole host of Rockets as well. Second down and 9 coming up, 7:40 to go. First half. Again, the state soccer games going on tomorrow. We'll get into that in just a moment as well. Back to pass, pressure on, looking has Ailman. It's going to be caught. What a pass, what a catch. Carmelo Ailman into the end zone, touchdown. 57 yards from Tristan Shelvin to Carmelo Ailman. And the Falcons strike right back. Man, oh man. Another beautiful pitch and catch from Shelvin to Ailman. And the running games on each side haven't been coming through, and both passing games now coming through from Amherst and Spencer Columbus, and that couldn't have been placed any better for Carmelo Ailman to reel it in and continue his stride into the end zone. 57 yards, and Amherst, Josh Bentley now, and it is down, and it is up, and it is good. 7:11 to go in the first half. Amherst 14, Spencer Columbus 6.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
So we've seen a 47-yard or 48-yard touchdown pass from Gage Straubman to Eden Jacobson, and then we just saw one right there. Amherst answering right back from Tristan Shelvin to Carmelo Ailman. Carmelo's 9th touchdown reception of the year. Passing touchdown number 19 for Tristan Shelvin in, again, 6+ games for Amherst. So a 29-yard touchdown pass in the first quarter, 57 yards right there. And again, weather couldn't have been, it can't be more perfect. I mean, the 7th or 6th day of November, line drive kick, and it is going to roll. It's going to be close and just inside the end zone for a touchback. But again, scheduled at the beginning of the year, this was supposed to be level 3 of of the playoffs, and usually in winter boots, heavy coats, and plenty of layers, and it's more like a mid-September, end of September football game, as it was last night in Greenwood as well for 8-man football. 7:11 to go, first half, 14-6. Amherst, you got to kind of feel depleted if you're Spencer Columbus, he just went on a long drive, scored on a team that doesn't give up a lot of points. And a nice run there by McGivern to start the the next drive for Spencer Columbus. And we'll see what the Rockets have in store here on their next possession. Just under 7 minutes to go. There was a score from Scandinavia. Iola up 21-0 on Assumption. The Royals knew going over to Scandinavia that they would have their hands full against the Thunderbirds. And hands it up the middle, breaks the tackle. Jacobson stays up on his feet to the 25-yard line. There was a Falcon that busted right through the gap and went right past the right past the offensive player. Third down and about 5 for Spencer Columbus coming up. 6:10 to go in the first half. Again, talking about state soccer. Division I going to be in Hartford, or the Oconomowoc area. Division II going to be over in Marshfield. Division III down in Kewaskum. Going to hand it up to Jacobson, run right over his own offensive lineman. And it's going to be 4th down and a yard at the 29 coming up for Spencer Columbus. Halfway through the second quarter. It's going to be close. It's going to be a tough sledding here for Spencer Columbus. And then girls volleyball state going on tomorrow as well. Division I will be in Wisconsin Rapids at Lincoln. Division II will be in Kaukauna. Division III will be in Wausau West. And Spencer Columbus will use their first timeout. About a second and a half left before the delay game call coming. 5:03 to go, first half. 14-6 Amherst. Back after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Amherst cheer squad right down below us. A magnificent job there for cheerleaders here in Amherst. Spencer Columbus now faces a 4th down and 1 coming up here. They got stopped in their opening possession. On a 4th and 1. Full house backfield behind and going to jump to the outside and a first down. Nicely done. Nicely designed play. Eden Jacobson with another carry and another first down for Spencer Columbus. Under 5 minutes to go in the opening half. It is a fast-moving first half. Not a lot of stops. I don't think there's been a penalty yet. Not a lot of, there's been 3 timeouts taken, but both teams coming in pretty clean with playing-wise. Amherst runs a little bit so far in the first half. Spencer Columbus has run, going to back to pass. Rolling out to his right is Strautman, and going to be caught. And McGivern's going to catch it, going to be taken down by Hoffman. Looking for Jacobson on the home run pass, double-teamed across the field, but Cole Timler on the carry or on the reception. Second down and about 6 with 4 minutes to go here in the opening half. If you're Coach Gorst, you got to be pretty happy with how your team has come out and played after a rough game last week against Wyoweega Fremont, down 14-0 against the winless Indians. In motion is Jacobson. Hands it off to McGivern. On the counter, breaks a tackle. Stiff arms, and it's going to be close. He stays up on his feet near the 50-yard line, and another great, strong run for Max McGivern. And it's going to be a first down. Excuse me, Dominic Post. My apologies. My apologies. Dominic Post on a nice hard run. Post 31, McGivern. McGivern's the guy standing right behind Strotman. The Post is in motion and Jacobson is in motion. So try my best to keep them all straight. Jacobson in motion, going to hand it up to Eden. Cuts back inside, cuts to the outside, has room to the 40, the 35-foot race to the far outside, stays up on his feet and steps out of bounds inside the 20-yard line to the 19, 18-yard line. Back inside the Drexler Transport red zone. Drexler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. Visit DrexlerTransport.com to apply today. Eden Jacobson having himself a nice first half. 3:07 to go. First and 10 from the 18 for Spencer Columbus. 14-6 Amherst. Again, starting from their own 20-yard line, a couple of nice plays. Jacobson in motion again, hands it up the middle to McGivern. And near the 15-yard line, and going to be pushed back there. They'll give him up to the 14. A gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up with under 3 minutes to go in the opening half. And Amherst has put a pounding on every team they've played this year. A 28-13 win over Stratford was their closest game. We'll go through their scores in just a moment. Every game they've played has been over 3 scores, except for that game. Hands up to Jacobson. He's going to be stopped, twisted near the 12-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 with 2:20 to go. So Amherst games this year, 42-14, 48-12, 33-14, 28-13, 47-6, and 40-0. They only give up 10 points a game. And Spencer Columbus has been impressive, to say the least, here in the first half. Under 2 minutes to go. And going to hand it up again to the near side. Breaks a tackle and a flag. Couple of them coming in. And that might be the first one. Dominic Post on the carry. And that is going to be the first penalty of the night for either side. And it's going to come back where the officials and who the officials, which officials throw the flag usually results in a holding. And they're going to move him back all the way to the 25-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and very, very long now. Need to get up to the Amherst 8. So 3rd and 17. Right? Yeah. If my math is right. 3rd and 17 about. 3rd down and a mile, to say the least. 1:46 to go in the opening half. Strotman in the pistol. Back to pass. 3-step drop. Pressure's on. Jacobson's wide open on the screen. Cuts back to the inside. Inside the 10. It's going to be 4th down and about 2 now. A wonderful screen set up there for Spencer Columbus. Got about 15 of the 17 back. It's going to be 4th down and 2 from the 10-yard line. 1:15 to go in the opening half. Spencer Columbus knocking on the Amherst door again. Coach Gorse with a pair of timeouts remaining. Bleachers shake and rock again. Post in motion. Post back in motion. And they're trying to get him to jump off sides, and Coach Gorse takes his second timeout. 57 seconds to go here in the opening half. 14-6 Amherst. Spencer driving.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Just like an efficient Amherst touchdown drive, the doctors at Roberts Physical Therapy help coach you on the best strategies to overcome your pain. They listen and specialize in helping all of your moving parts to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life. No referral is required. Just contact Roberts Physical Therapy today. Check us out at robertstherapy.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/Roberts Therapy. 57 seconds to go here in the opening half. 14-6 Amherst. Spencer has put together a couple of pretty impressive drives, and it's going to be 4th and 2 from the 10. Give you the whole experience coming up here on a 4th down. The folks here shake the bleachers. They're not doing it right now, but usually they do. And now here it comes. 57 seconds to go. Stratman in the pistol. Big down coming for Spencer Columbus. Hands it up to Jacobson. He's going to fall forward. It's going to be close. Give up the 8 yard line. Needed 2. Did they get 2.5? 53 seconds to go, and they might need to bring it out. Coach Gorse has them lined up immediately. So if it is a first down, and they gave it to him, 1st and goal, Spencer Columbus. So they got up to the line of scrimmage immediately because once they set the ball, the clock runs, and they do. 50 seconds to go. Ball on the 7-yard line. 40 seconds to go. In motion, back to pass. Strawman, corner of the end zone. He's open, and it's caught. Touchdown, Spencer Columbus. With the music blasting and everything here, and it's 14-12. Eden Jacobson on the reception. And with 36 seconds to go, just a 2-point game. Stratman was pleading before the Rockets were going, the music was blasting, and Stratman stood up from his quarterback position, looked over, they ran the play, and Jacobson ran a great route. 36 seconds to go here in the opening half. 14-12 Amherst. Spencer Columbus trying to tie it up. In motion goes Jacobson again, back to pass. Swings it out. It's going to be caught. He leans in, and it's in. The 2-point conversion is good. Will Gorst on the reception. And with 36 seconds to go here in the opening half, we are tied up at 14. Take a quick break. Come back to Amherst after this.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Back to Amherst, another great drive for Spencer Columbus, going 80 yards, converting on a 4th and 2. Ian Jacobson having himself a night here for the Rockets. Tied up at 14. Amherst has not been in a game like this all year. It was 28-13, their closest game in a win over Stratford a couple of weeks ago. But other than that, they have come out and pounded teams here in 2020. Kicking it away now from right to left, Gage Stratman. And he will do the honors. That one's going to be squib. Ball's on the ground. And it looks like the Rockets came up with it. They do. They have it. And Spencer Columbus has an opportunity. It hit off of Gavin Blanton for Amherst. And the Rockets with a timeout left, 35 seconds. Zane Adler with the recovery. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10 from the Amherst 44-yard line. And what we've seen so far, Spencer Columbus has had their way through the air so far. Gorse lined up as a tight end to the far side. Near side is Cole Timler. Back to pass. Pressure is on, rolling out to his right. Strutman has all the room in the world. He's going to step out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Gains 14. And with 28 seconds to go, he runs out of bounds. They need to got the kicking tee off the field. Ball at the 30-yard line for the Rockets. What a first half for Spencer Columbus, putting together a couple of long, efficient drives. And the senior quarterback getting out of bounds on his scramble. Wide receiver lined up. Timler to the near side. Excuse me, not Timler. Higgins back to pass across the middle. And it's going to be intercepted by Carmelo Ailman. And that should stop the first half, or end the first half, but Stratman tried to throw it into a triple coverage, and Carmelo Ailman with another interception on the year for the Falcons. And with 22 seconds to go, Amherst will take over at their own 5-yard line. Try to force it into triple coverage, and unsuccessful there for Gage Stratman. See if Coach Lusick just wants to take a knee to finish it up here. They have some heavy hitters with Ian Hall to the near side, Carmelo Ailman lined up to the far side. And going to run it up the middle and going to carry a couple of Rockets with them. And with 10 seconds to go, Coach Lusick will line up his guys. 5 seconds to go. In motion. Shelvin's going to keep it himself, try and stiff arm, and smartly just hangs on to the ball. Brought down by Eden Jacobson, and 1 half of exciting Central Wisconsin Conference large football in the books. Amherst 14, the Spencer Columbus Rockets 14. We're going to take a quick break here from our sponsors and come back and get you ready for half number 2 here from Amherst. Back to Heartland Farms Field after this.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in Central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us number 1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I really like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities. And much of a family atmosphere.
Interesting couple weeks, yeah.
Ran all the way here, ran all the way up. To the booth, here he comes. Did you give a test?
I saw the one in Michigan. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's crazy. Just happens to switch it all to one side.
I watched the five. I don't know if you watched the five at all with Tucker Carlson, or not Tucker, Jesse Waters and Greg Gutfeld. It's on at 4 o'clock. And so I mean, Greg Gutfeld and Jesse Waters are pretty good too. Gutfeld is more of like a comedian, and then Jesse Waters used to work for Bill O'Reilly. Now he's got his own show on the weekends. He's a short guy. Yeah, and let's see. Jesse Waters has like perfect hair. He used to work with O'Reilly before he got in trouble. Yeah. That'd be so fun. No, I mean they do. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. That'd be funny if he had his own like fireside talks where he just Trump just sat there, looked into the camera, and just talked for an hour. Just. Oh really? Huh. Oh. I had no idea. Well, I can't even imagine like CNN really be a network anymore. I mean, they bash him so much if Trump loses. I mean, they don't talk about anything else. The network. I think they just added 3 more minutes after the 12. Maybe they did. Because the first first half ended at like 7:58. So yeah, I guess so. Very quick first half. Welcome back to Heartland Farms Field here on the beautiful campus of Amherst High School for the second half of the Central Wisconsin Large Conference matchup between the Spencer Columbus Rockets 14 and the number 2 ranked team in Division 5, the Amherst Falcons 14. After one half of play, it was the half of big plays. 4 touchdown passes, 2 from Tristan Shelvin to Carmelo Ailman for Amherst. Gage Troutman to Eden Jacobson for a pair of touchdowns for the Spencer Columbus Rockets as well. Man, what a quick-moving first half. What an exciting first half. Final regular season game of the 2020 season. Kind of hard to believe, but looking back right now, we're supposed to be in level 3 of the playoffs. Start of the game, 59 degrees, slight wind. But starting to cool off just a tad, as you would expect. but it should be a doozy of a second half. Amherst known to be a very good, from what I remember, watching Amherst playing for Coach Lusick. It's a very good team that makes very good adjustments at halftime. So we'll see what Coach Spadoni on the defense has changed up, what Coach Lusick on the offense has changed up. And looking back again, Coach Gorse, you got to be extremely happy with how your boys played in the first half. A couple of long sustaining drives, resulting in a pair of touchdowns. And Stratman will kick it away, and it's going to be picked up right there by Landon Moe. He's going to be tripped up near the 40-yard line. Amherst will start 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Awards and More, your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com and visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order today. The voting started on Monday. It's going to be open for a couple of weeks, about a week. Tristan Shelvin, a great start to the second half for Amherst. He didn't run much in the first, but a good run to start the second half for the Falcons right out of the gate.
Tackle made by number 89, Chase Higgins. 1st and 10, Falcons.
Gain of 19 on the opening play for the Falcons. And going to keep it himself again. Break a tackle. Get a nice block by Carmelo Ailman. Cut back inside the 20-yard line. And Tristan Shelvin keeping the ball much more here in the second half. Out 2 plays, and they're back inside the Drexler Transport red zone. With 11:27 to go here in the third quarter. At Drexler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Visit DrexlerTransport.com to apply today. Sheldon in the pistol again. Inside the 20-yard line, hands it up to Hoffman. He gets tripped up near the 15-yard line. Gains a couple, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Just underway here in the second half. Tied up at 14. Again, 4 touchdown passes combined for both teams. Amherst now up to 19 on the year. Gage Strutman now with 4. So a team that doesn't throw a whole lot has had their way so far at times against the Amherst defense. 10.5 to go, third quarter. Shelvin in the pistol, back to pass. And going to be knocked away at the line again. Eden Jacobson. Third down coming up. Looking for that route on the outside into the flat. And it's going to be a 3rd down and long. Looking for Matthew Gladusky, I believe, on that pass. 10:30 to go. 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Amherst. Shelvin back to pass. One-step drop, tripped, but it is going to be called incomplete. Ball hit the ground, tripped up, eaten up by that turf monster at the 10-yard line, and Carmelo Ailman unable to keep his footing. And again, another 4th down coming up for Amherst at the 15-yard line. Spencer Columbus was able to stop him at one point here in the first half, and then drive down and score. 4th and 8 from the 15. Shelvin back to pass and has him open. It's going to be caught by Gladusky at the 10, spins inside the 5, falls forward. It's going to be 1st and goal. Matthew Gladusky with the reception. And a big pickup for Amherst. Clock runs, 10:15 to go, third quarter. Carmelo Ailman flanked out to the near side, along with Landon Moe. Gladusky lined up to the far side. I think Ian Hall might be lined up as a tight end. He is on the near side. Shelvin from the 1 yard line. Going to hand it up the middle. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Jake Hoffman. 20-14 Amherst. As Josh Bentley checks in to do the honors on the PAT. .9:47 to go, third quarter. Bentley lines up. He's been perfect so far tonight. He's been pretty stinking good all year. Kicking some extra points. Snap good, hold good. Laces were facing him, and it is still through the uprights and good. 9:47 to go, third quarter. Amherst 21 and Spencer Columbus 14.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
Welcome back to Amherst Heartland Farms Field here in Amherst. 2 years old is this new turf field. Got some just beyond the darkness here. Have a track and practice football field. Baseball and softball diamonds going to be put in, I believe, over the winter, hopefully. And for Amherst's sake, get this complex finished up. Amherst leads 21-14. An impressive drive to start the second half. Jake Hoffman to kick it away with his left foot. A line drive, and it's going to be picked up at the 16-yard line. Tries to get a block, pushes to the outside. Going to be run out of bounds near the 30-yard line, and that's where Spencer Columbus will start their opening possession here in the second half.
Amherst kick is returned by Chase Higgins.
Chase Higgins on the return.
Tackle made by number 31, Pete Warner. It'll be first down, Spencer Columbus.
So coming into tonight, Amherst had a 5-0 conference record. Spencer Columbus had 4-2. Stratford at 3-1. Shockton at 2-3. Manawa, Wittenberg at 1-2. Nakusa at 1-3. And Wywiga Fremont was at 0-4. Strawman, pistol, in motion goes Jacobson. They hand it off to him. Tries to cut back to the inside. He does. And going to fall forward near the 35-yard line. Gains 4 on the play. Jacobson on another nice carry. Up to the 35. It's going to be 2nd and 6. The clock runs here in Amherst. Again, can't thank everyone enough for tuning in. Going to give a big shout out to the Rockets fans out in the parking lot watching from their vehicles. Thanks for making the trip, and thanks for tuning in here tonight. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Going to hand it off to Jacobson, try to get the outside, and he will get the edge. 30, and falls near the 40-yard line. And another nice run for Eden Jacobson to the 39, gains 4 more. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Rockets. 8:43 to go. Jacobson, and the clock runs now 8:40. Amherst scored on a opening possession of the first half as well, after stopping Spencer Columbus on a 4th and 1. Came out to start the second half and scored. Gage Stratman trying to will his team to a big first down here on the third. Jacobson falls forward. He's going to get a first down to the the 42-yard line. And another first down for the Rockets. 8:10 to go. Third quarter. And Spencer has nothing to lose. Amherst has already won the conference. A couple of heartbreaking losses for Spencer Columbus this year. Lost to Stratford about a month ago in a 28-0 loss tied at halftime. They have had a couple of nice comeback win, or had a nice comeback win against Manawa in a 51-48 game. Jacobson tries to get to the outside, and a nice job. And the ball is on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by by Spencer Columbus. Nice tackle there by Jake Hoffman on the nice tackle to force the fumble. But in week 2, Spencer Columbus had a come-from-behind win over Manawa, won in double overtime. Then lost to Stratford 28-0, tied at 0 at halftime. And then the week after that, lost in a heartbreaker in Shiocton. Comeback win last week against Weyweaver Fremont. Back to pass, Gage Strautman, and the screen is called, and Eden Jacobson's going to take it himself. He's going to be stood up and taken down there at the 48-yard line. Nice open field tackling by the Falcons to the 48-yard line for Spencer Columbus. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Rockets. Again, all of our local teams for soccer and girls volleyball, all of them lost, so we won't have any coverage for you of boys and girls state tournament in soccer. Receivers split out. Back to pass, Gage Strautman, and going to be caught by Jacobson, falls inside of Amherst territory to the 42-yard line. Nice job of the offensive line for Spencer Columbus picking up the blitz. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Amherst. Spencer Columbus methodical. Slow and methodical, getting the job done. Run, pass. Eden Jacobson is having himself a stellar night. Going to back to pass again. Jacobson puts his arm up and just overthrows him. Was Strautman. Put his hand up, had Carmelo Ailman beat by maybe a half a step, but just overthrew him. Just enough. 2nd down and 10 coming up, looking for the home run after a nice pickup on 3rd down. 2nd and 10, 5:44 to go. 3rd quarter, 21-14, Amherst on top. In motion, going to hand it up, and he's going to be eaten up there. Nice job by McGivern on the carry, and a nice tackle there for Jared Lucht on the tackle. 3rd down and long coming up for Spencer Columbus, 3rd and 9 with under 5.5 to go. Just nearing 8:30 here in Central Wisconsin. CMA's alongside Trevor Zaleski. Regular season finale in high school football this year. The Amherst Falcons and the Spencer Columbus Rockets exclusively right here at Zaleski Sports. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. It's been quite a game. It's been a very fun game here tonight. Strautman, back to pass. Picked up, and he's going to be ripped down and a sack for the Amherst defense. A loss of 2 on the play, a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11. Tyler Kennedy on the sack with 4:35 to go. A big stop there for the Amherst defense. 4th and long now coming up for Coach Gorst and the Rockets. Again, if you missed any of this game, we'll have highlights later on tonight up at Zaleski Sports. 4:15 to go. The back judge with his hand up. Starts counting, and a timeout coming by Amherst. 4:10 to go, 3rd quarter. We'll take a quick break, come back with a big 4th down. Back to Amherst after this.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
4th down and 11 coming up for the Rockets. Biggest play of the game so far. You got Amherst to jump once so far here tonight. 4th down and 11. 7-point game. Straubing back to pass. Pressure is on. Looking, and it's going to be cut at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a first down for Spencer Columbus. Give him forward progress. Picks up 11. Or picks up 12, needed 11. And Chase Higgins has enough. Got to the sticks and plopped down right there was Chase Higgins, and a big first down for the Rockets out of the Amherst timeout. Two-thirds of the way done here in the third quarter, under 4 minutes left. 21-14, Spencer Columbus is marching again. Going to hand it up to Gorst up the middle, and a big hit again by Landon Moe. Another big hit. Gains 3 or 4 on the play. A 2nd and 7 from the 27. And Amherst had one possession that took just a couple of minutes. And Spencer Columbus, again, slow and methodical. Don't want to give Amherst too many opportunities, obviously. And they have done a great job of not doing that so far here tonight. Back to pass again. Straubing looking for Gorst. Has Gorst on the screen. Picks up a nice block. Runs over the defender inside the Draxler Transport red zone. Go the Rockets. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. First down and 10 for the Rockets at their 18-yard line on the third round, and Jacobson's going to fall forward near the 17-yard line, gain a couple, and it's going to be second down. Second down and 9 from the 17-yard line. 2.5 to go, third quarter. 21-14, Spencer Columbus trailing but marching again. Eden Jacobson has had himself a career night. Gage Straubing has done well passing as well, and a timeout coming for Coach Gorst with 2:17 to go in the third quarter. Back to Amherst with the second down play coming up, back after this.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Second down and 9 for Spencer Columbus at the 17-yard line. Both teams taking a timeout here in the third quarter. See what Coach Gorst dialed up coming out of the timeout. Strotman in the pistol. McGovern behind him. They're going to hand it off to Gorst on the far side, and he's going to get tripped up by the Falcons there. No gain on the play. It's going to be third down and long coming up. They have had a couple of big third down conversions so far tonight. Have the Rockets and have a big fourth down conversion as well. Third down and 9 for Spencer Columbus. 4 down territory, so you don't have to get it all in one go for the Rockets. And they're going to head off to Jacobson, get to the outside, and a big hit there. Again, this time Jake Hoffman with the tackle. Gains a yard. It's going to be fourth down and 8. Fourth down coming up. They didn't need to get it all in one go, and they didn't. And now it's going to be fourth down and long. Sure Coach Gorst would have wanted just a little bit more out of that timeout. One minute to go, third quarter. 21-14, biggest play coming up now. They converted on a play about 4th and 13 or so. And they're going to hand it off. No, roll out to his left. Have him wide open. It's Higgins. It's going to be caught inside the 5. First and goal. And going to roll. And inside the 5 are the Rockets. Went all the way across the formation and picks up another big fourth down for Spencer Columbus with 38 seconds to go. Down inside the 2. We'll see if Coach Gorst wants to run another play. I think they have to. Big play coming up. First and goal from inside the 2. Had this formation earlier and scored easily. Going to hand it up and a big hit. A huge play out of the linebacker spot for Amherst. Eugene Gregorich with a huge hit, and that will end the third quarter. It's going to be second and goal from the 2 when we come back to get this fourth quarter underway. Back to Amherst after this.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México. Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
As we start the fourth quarter, don't forget to stick around for our Niceville Dairy postgame show later on. We'll also give you an Allen Johnson State Farm Player of the Game. And with that, don't forget to, if you're going to start building your own customize home, go to Stratford Homes. They're from Stratford Homes in just a moment. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line as we start the 4th quarter. Amherst has only had the ball for about 2 minutes here in the second half. Spencer Columbus again slow and methodical and getting the job done. McGovern behind, going to hand it off to Jacobson off the right side, and a big stop. Again, swarming to the ball, the Amherst defense, and Jacobson lost another yard. Going to be 3rd down and goal from the 4. Take the first step to building your customized home at Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. The 110,000 square foot indoor construction facility and model home village located right in the heart of central Wisconsin. Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems built home market since 1973. Visit StratfordHomes.com to get started today. 3rd down and goal from the 4. 11:15 to go in the 4th quarter, 21. And they're going to hand it off to Jacobson, tries to get the edge, and he will get there. Will he get there? No, he's out of bounds at the 1. Stepped out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. 4th and goal coming up. Spencer Columbus asking. He hit the pylon, but the official on the far side said he must have stepped out before he hit the pylon. It's going to be 4th and goal from the half-inch line. 11:06 to go, 4th quarter. Amherst defense looking for another big stop here. The Rockets trying to punch it into the end zone. Taking a long, long time, and Coach Gorse is going to need to take a timeout. And he is. That's tough, taking a timeout with the clock stopped. Having to try and figure out something here to run against the Falcons defense. 4th and goal from inside the 1, back to Amherst after this.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Easily the biggest play of the game to date. Inside the 1-yard line, Spencer Columbus brings in their big horses. Bleachers shake here in Amherst. Strawman's going to hand it off, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Spencer Columbus. Eden Jacobson, his 3rd touchdown of the night. 21-20. Amherst on top yet. But the Rockets have not shown that they can kick an extra point, and seeing if they can get on top for the first time here tonight. 21-20, the 2-point conversion coming up. A big stop on one of their previous 2-point conversions. Amherst trying to do it again. And has him, and it's going to be caught in the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Chase Higgins. 11:03 to go in the 4th quarter. Spencer Columbus with their first lead of the night. They lead 22-21. Back to Amherst after this quick break.
Our customers' lives are busy, so when it comes to finding time to bring your mower or snowblower in for a seasonal tune-up, just don't. PowerPack has you covered with our mobile service trailer. Here's how it works. We'll bring the shop to you and perform a tune-up right in your driveway. Just leave your equipment out and we'll do the rest. You don't even have to be home. And the best part, it doesn't cost you any more. PowerPack Mobile Service costs the same as a tune-up in our shop. Still looking for a downside? We are too. Visit powerpackequipment.com/mobile service for more information.
Back to Amherst as the Rockets, a 22-21 lead. 11:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Amherst with 2 timeouts, Spencer Columbus with 1. Amherst had the ball for about 2 minutes in that third quarter to start the half, and Spencer Columbus took about 11 minutes off the clock, close to that. And now they lead 22-21. Thinking back to when Coach Lusick started his coaching career here in Amherst, they have not lost very many home games under Coach Lusick. Staying up on his feet, and Amherst will have a good starting field position at about the 44-yard line. Again, Amherst is a quick-hitting team offensively, as we saw in that opening possession of the second half. But Spencer Columbus doesn't kick extra points, and that is where they are right now. They lead 22-21, under 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Hoffman stands behind Shelvin. Spencer Columbus trying to get some momentum heading into the postseason next week. And going to hand it up the middle. That's Hoffman, gains a couple yards. Gains 3, and it's going to be 2nd and 7. 10:40 to go. And Amherst has already won the Central Wisconsin Large Conference here in 2020, but this would be a huge, huge momentum boost and a confidence booster for Spencer Columbus heading into the 2-round playoffs next week. Again, these two teams might meet up again next week. You never know. Shelvin's going to keep it himself, try and hop over the pile, get to the 40 or right near midfield, and it's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Amherst. Haven't seen Ian Hall on the field much here in the second half. He is lined up as the tight end to the near side, with Landon Moe, I believe, lined up to the near side here as wide receiver. Carmelo Ailman, and Spencer Columbus jumps off sides. Big backbreaker for the Rockets. Again, I saw it last week in Wisconsin Rapids. And it's going to be a 1st down for. It's going to be a 1st down for Amherst. Well, it's going to be close. The nose of the football is right on, and they will give it to him. 1st down. But the interior lineman, man, right over the ball. I know you're trying to get leverage and all that stuff, but right over the ball, and you jump off sides. Ian Hall lined up to the near side. Carmelo Ailman to the far side. As wide receivers, in motion goes Landon Moe. Hands it off, and no, Shelvin's going to keep it himself. Get to the outside, Landon Moe. Get a nice block from Ian Hall, and a big stick there up to the 31, 32-yard line, and another 1st down for the Falcons. And if you get wide receivers that block like Ian Hall just did, you're in for a good treat. Matthew Gladusky lines up to the near side. Landon Moe, the slot receiver, to the far side. Carmelo Ailman, the wide receiver. Jake Hoffman, the back behind Tristan Shelvin. 9:15 to go, fourth quarter. Falcons trail 22-21. Shelvin up the middle, breaks a tackle up to the 25. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 2. Gage Straubman on the tackle. 2nd and 2 coming up for Amherst. Again, they are a quick hitting team. They can get the big play, and that's what they've shown so far. It's just a matter of, can Spencer Columbus, will they have enough time if they get the ball back, and Amherst scores. And Hoffman's going to keep it up the middle inside the 20-yard line, and another 1st down. Back inside the Draxler Transport red zone are the Amherst Falcons. Drexler offers Estia Health Primary Care at zero cost to the driver. Visit DrexlerTransport.com to apply today. Again, don't forget to stick around for a Nationville Dairy post-game show. Then we'll name an Alan Johnson State Farm Player of the Game as well right here at Zaleski Sports. Hear from our friends over at Roberts Physical Therapy as well later on in this quarter. In motion goes Gladowski. Shelvin's going to hand it up the middle to Hoffman inside the 15, or taken down right before the 15-yard line. Going to be second down and about 7 for Amherst. Under 8 minutes to go. I saw Josh Bentley before the game kicking some impressive field goals if they need him. Shelvin's going to hand it off to Hoffman again. He's going to get tripped up inside the 15-yard line. Third down and about 5. 7.5 to go. Fourth quarter. Spencer Columbus 22, Amherst 21. Again, wouldn't be surprised to see these two teams match up again next week. Matthew Gladowski into Ian Hall to get the play call. Back to pass. Ailman's going to catch it at the 10-yard line. He's going to get the first down. A quick hitter again. Played off of him. Played off him just enough, and it's going to be first and goal inside the 7-yard line with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, not really a slant and not really a button hook, but Ailman just got right where he needed to be and got the first down. Shelvin, pistol again. In motion goes Moe. Up the middle, Hoffman inside the 5-yard line. Second and goal at the 4. Gains 3 on the play. 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Tackle made by Gage Strackman.
Warm weather continues tomorrow. It got close to about 75 in Wisconsin Rapids today. 70 tomorrow. 70 again on Sunday. Just an impressively Indian summer weather week. Second and goal from the 4, halfway through the fourth quarter. Shelvin's going to keep it himself, get to the outside, pitches it out to Landon Moe, falls into the end zone, touchdown Amherst. Landon Moe from 4 yards out. And the Falcons back on top, 27-22. Again, the big question, will Spencer Columbus have enough time to play their slow, methodical offense to get to answer back? 5:55 to go, fourth quarter. Amherst will try for the 2-point conversion. The point after touchdown coming for Amherst. A triple stack to the near side. Shelvin rolling out to his right. Still looking. He's going to keep it himself. Gets to the outside. Got right inside the corner. The 2-point conversion is good. 5:55 to go here in Amherst. Fourth quarter, Amherst leads 29-22. Back with Spencer Columbus's next possession right after this.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Just like an efficient Amherst touchdown drive, the doctors at Roberts Physical Therapy help coach you on the best strategies to overcome your pain. They listen and specialize in helping all of your moving parts to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life. No referral is required. Just contact Roberts Physical Therapy today. Check us out at robertstherapy.com or at Facebook.com Facebook.com/Roberts Therapy. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight. Appreciate Roberts Therapy from Amherst helping us out, and all of our sponsors throughout the 2020 football and fall season. Amherst on another 6-minute drive leads 29-22. See if Spencer Columbus can have one of their slow, methodical drives up the middle, and going to be taken down near the 30-yard line. And Coach Gorst and the Rockets, 70 yards to go. Score from Marshfield. The Marshfield Tigers trail Hortonville 14-12. That game was 5-0 at halftime. Yeah, 5-0 at halftime. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports, your exclusive Friday night football provider for Amherst and Spencer Columbus tonight. Appreciate it. Strautman going to hand it off to Jacobson, get to the outside and keep his feet. He's got green grass in front of him to the 40, the 30, the 20. Ailman to beat, and touchdown, Eden Jacobson. 70 yards, broke a tackle, kept his balance, and he goes to the house. 70 yards for Eden Jacobson. And it is 29-28. A quick hitter for the Rockets. Had one defender to beat. That was Carmelo Ailman. And he outpaced him. And trying to take another lead here with 5:37 to go. Stratman, pistol, hands off to Jacobson, off the right side, into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is good. Have yourself a night, Eden Jacobson. 5:37 to go, fourth quarter. Spencer Columbus 30 and Amherst 29. Back to Amherst right after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Well, Spencer Columbus proved me wrong. Didn't need like Trevor just said, didn't need a long methodical drive to put it into the end zone. Took 13 seconds off the clock, and they now lead 30-29 here in the fourth quarter. Gage Strautman will do the honors of kicking it off. Get all the way at the 45-yard line. Don't know why they're so far. I don't think they need to be that far back, do they? I don't know. I haven't been paying much attention on kickoffs, but that one's going to be dribbled and going to go out of bounds. But, again, they were back 15 yards off the ball. Amherst was off the ball 15 yards, and that's where Coach Lusick and the Falcons will take over at the 30. How are they going to put him? 38-yard line? Nope. 44-yard line. So great field position for Amherst to start this next possession. Down by one. Again, Amherst has not had a battle like this all year long. 5:37 to go. Spencer Columbus has been in a lot of close games. So this might Falcons hand it off. No, Shelvin's going to keep it himself up the middle. He's going to get stonewalled and pushed down there at the 48-yard line. Gain of 6 on the gain of 4 on the play. 5:20 to go. There you go. 5 minutes left. Gonna hand it up. No, Shelvin's gonna keep it. Cut back. Flag on the play. Couple of them. He's got the open field, and he's gonna go into the end zone. But a flag on the play. We'll see if it's gonna be called back. And now a conversation between the officials, one at the 50, one at the 44-yard line. The Falcons celebrating a touchdown. And it's going to be a false start, illegal motion on the Falcons. And going to have to push it back 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 now coming up for Amherst. Now they're going to put them right at the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons. So 4:52 to go, 4th quarter. 2nd down and 10 coming for Amherst. Shelvin went the distance, but got called back. Just the maybe 2nd or 3rd penalty of the night. A 3-receiver set all to the near side. Shelvin with Hoffman standing behind him. Quick pass over to Landon Moe. Stiff arms his defender to the 50, the 40. He gets dragged down from behind at the 40, or inside the 40 to the 36. Landon Moe with a nice carry after the catch. They'll put him right at the 35-yard line. 4:44 to go, 4th quarter. Clock runs. Amherst down 1. And Josh Bentley, a good field goal kicker if needed from what we've seen tonight, or what I saw in warm-ups anyway. Shelvin, and he's going to keep it up the middle and going to fall inside the 35. Jake Hoffman got upended. Tristan kept himself. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7 from the 32-yard line. 4:05 to go. Amherst trails by 1. Spencer Columbus has come into Amherst and shocked the Falcons so far. High snap. Looking, has Ailman up the middle. It's going to be cut. No, he dropped it. Carmelo Ailman dropped a touchdown. Had him open and right through his hands. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. Had his defenders beat. Sometimes you're too open. Right there he was. Right through the hands. Carmelo's already got a pair of touchdowns tonight. Drops his 3rd. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Falcons. Back to pass again. Tries it again. He got pushed off up there at the 15-yard line. No flag coming. And Coach Lusick looking into Tristan, asking what he was looking for. 4th down and 7 yards to go. 3:41 to go here in the 4th quarter. Amherst with 2 timeouts left. Spencer Columbus with 1. Carmelo still reeling after his drop touchdown. Pistol again for Shelvin. Back to pass. The ball's on the ground. Bad snap. It's going to be picked up, and it's up in the air. It's going to be intercepted by the Rockets. A bad snap, and Spencer Columbus has it. And it's going to be 1st down for Spencer Columbus with 3:34 to go. There is a Falcon down on the field in Payne at the 48-yard line. Might have gotten rolled up on, and we're going to take a quick break, but Spencer Columbus takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Back to Amherst after this.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Jake Hoffman, the injured Falcon. No pressure on that left leg at all. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rockets, up by 1, 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons needing a stop, a pair of timeouts left for Amherst. Going to hand it off to Jacobson. A couple of flags come in, and she's going to be pushed back. And right now, if you're Coach Lusick, do you decline the penalty? It'd be 2nd down and 10. Or do you push him back? And that's the conversation he's going to have right now. And he's going to decline it. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Illegal shift on Spencer Columbus. The penalty is declined. 2nd down and 10 with 3:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Amherst with 2 timeouts left. Jake Hoffman laying on the trainer's table. Getting looked at. Eden Jacobson has had a career night. In motion right now. Hands it up the middle to McGovern, and he's going to fall forward near the 45. And it's going to be 3rd down and long now for Spencer Columbus. Again, if you're just missed Amherst's last drive, Carmelo Ailman with a touchdown right through his hands, and then a bad snap, fumbled snap, and then an interception thrown by Shelvin while he was falling backwards. And that's where Spencer Columbus has it right now. 3rd down and 8. 2:35 to go. Stratman taking his time. The official starts counting. And he's going to hand it off. No, that one's going to be Jacobson. He's going to be swallowed up there. And Coach Lusick is going to call a timeout. 4th down and long coming up for Spencer Columbus. We'll be back with the 4th down play right after this.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today. Here we go, 4th down. Coming up for Spencer Columbus. Ian Hall standing at his own 20-yard line. They are not punting. Jacobson going to roll out to his left. Look for his receiver. It's going to be hit, and he caught it. What a catch by Chase Higgins. And it's going to be a 1st down for Spencer Columbus. What a catch, and what a haul in for Chase Higgins and the Rockets. With 2:21 to go in the fourth quarter. A gutsy play called a big hit, and Higgins was able to hold on to it. The clock runs, 2 minutes left. And Jake Hoffman, all he can do right now for the Falcons is sit and watch. .150 to go. Stratman takes his time. In motion goes Gorst up the middle. Still on his feet and falls to the 40-yard line. And a timeout taken by Amherst. 99 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Back to Amherst right after this.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
Amherst needing a turnover in the worst way here tonight on this drive. Second down and about 4 yards to go. 99 seconds to go. Chase Higgins just reeled in probably the biggest catch of the year for the Rockets, except that win over Manoa. 30-29. Spencer Columbus on top. Gorst in motion, going to hand it up the middle. He's going to get hit and taken down at the 37-yard line. And it's going to be third down and short. 1:25 to go. A first down here would end it. What a game it has been here tonight on both sides. Amherst had their opportunity. Carmelo Ailman with a drop touchdown on their last possession. 1 minute to go, fourth quarter. Stratman in motion goes Jacobson, hands it off to Eaton. He's going to fall forward. It's going to be close. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down and a yard. Amherst would not have a whole lot of time with it. It's going to be fourth down for Spencer Columbus. Coach Gorst looking, eyeing it up. 30 seconds to go. They would only have about 3 or 4 seconds, Amherst would. And Coach Gorst is going to let the clock run down as far as he can. And then take a timeout. The official counting. And Coach Gorst will take a timeout. 13 seconds left. Fourth down and 1. We'll take our last timeout here in Amherst. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Back to Amherst. 13 seconds left. The Rockets trying to bleed it away. A first down obviously would end it. A big play coming up. 30-29, Spencer Columbus on top. Trying to finish it off here tonight. They are in their full house backfield. A formation they've used plenty. Jacobson up the middle. He's got the first down, and the Rockets will bleed it away and come away with the upset win here tonight. What a game for the Spencer Columbus Rockets here tonight. Amherst will fall and drop their first game. Spencer Columbus 30, the Amherst Falcons 29, into the upset of the year for the Rockets. Hats off to Spencer Columbus. Amherst drops their first game of the year, and the Rockets improve to 5-2. And we will take a quick break, come back with our Nationville Dairy postgame show right after this.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central en Marshfield.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Heartland Farms Field here in Amherst. The Spencer Rockets with the upset win over the Amherst Falcons 30-29 here tonight. Welcome to our Nationville Dairy postgame show. Nationville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. NationvilleDairy.com. Man, what a football game it was here tonight. The Rockets in comeback fashion and impressive fashion knock off the Falcons 30-29. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and Alan Johnson State Farm is there for you in Marshfield on North Central Avenue. The Alan Johnson State Farm player of the game, Eden Jacobson. What a game he had here tonight. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Alan Johnson State Farm is there for you in Marshfield on North Central Avenue. Man. What a way to finish the regular season here in Amherst tonight. 30-29, Spencer Columbus over the Amherst Falcons. We'll be back with you next Friday. Location to be determined, time to be determined. We'll have all that figured out for you when the WIAA figures out their situation for the postseason. Well, Trevor, we're going to sign off here tonight. Again, Nationville Dairy postgame show, Nationville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily, NationvilleDairy.com. Congratulations to the Spencer Columbus Rockets. We will have an interview with Coach Gorse and Eden Jacobson on our highlights later on tonight. For Trevor Zaleski, this is Steve Aves. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the beautiful weather, and we'll talk again soon.